Oh, I've got bad headphone here.
Mate, you're good.
This is like something about Mary. Jesus.
Jeez, what have you been doing?
It's hand sanitizer.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to this fantastic experiment, which is called Comedians Catch Up. With me, Nick Rado. We've also got Sam Smith and Raybon. Hello, boys. Thanks for joining me.
Hey, thanks for having us.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone. Hello, Internet.
Hello, Internet. So,
hello, everyone trapped in their homes, being forced to watch this by society.
So basically, we are, well, some people would probably disagree with this, but we are comedians, classed as, and normally we get to go out and about and test our wares and our jokes and our observations of the world on people, but instead we've been cooped up, and now we've only got our family and neighbours.
Our inner monologue.
And inner monologue to make
our inner critic. Our inner heckler to talk to.
Oh, jeez. That's the worst person in the world.
So I missed catching up with you guys, so I thought let's just, let's do what we normally do in green rooms and writing rooms around New Zealand, and let's just do a comedian's catch-up. This is the first one. For those who are listening or watching from overseas, New Zealand is currently in level 4 lockdown, which is a system we made up about 5 days ago. And boy, did we race through those levels.
Level 4 is the top level, by the way. We clocked it on day 2. When it was introduced, we were at level 2.
Yeah.
So it was almost like a form of NCEA, just to make people feel good to begin with.
My wife Soph said it was kind of like, as a parent when you have an empty threat of like, don't make me go to level 4. And then the kid makes you go to level 4 and you're like, well, that's all I've got. So
yeah. Oh, no, there's probably other levels we don't know about.
Mm. Oh, okay. You think?
We're not important enough for those levels. There's
right.
probably, private jets and bunkers that really rich preppers have sorted out. There's level 5, level 6, level platinum.
Well, let's go to that, Raybon, because you're actually one of the few people that, if it all goes to level 5, as you say, you've actually bought a ticket, haven't you, to the Ark or to the spaceship, because you were asked to do the COVID-19 government advert. I don't know if you knew this, Sam, but Raybon was hand selected out of all of the celebrities in New Zealand.
What I've seen, right? Like
COVID-19. It's like nothing we've ever faced.
Everyone needs to dig deep.
How the dads on it, and like Madeline Sami and Di Inwood and stuff.
All Blacks, TJ Perenara, Adi Savia, the biggest names in New Zealand celebrity, and Raybon Khan is doing one.
I probably shouldn't slag it off then, if I'm counting on that to be my ticket into the Ark when we go to DEFCON 7. Which you people don't. No, I promise it doesn't exist.
Well, tell us about the whole process. Like,
Our government.
The New Zealand government came to you and said, "Hi, Raybon, it's the government here."
Have you heard of James Bond?
Yeah.
So James Bond.
I'm imagining a Kiwi James Bond, so he probably turned up in his jandals.
So it's a little bit like that situation. There was, I think, Casino Royale, and Daniel Craig has sort of let himself go a bit, and he's on the beach because he's sort of fed up, right? And he's sort of on the beach just hanging out, and then M gets in touch. And in a way, that was like me. I was sort of like, I wasn't really serving my country. I was just hanging out. But then there was a moment where your country calls, and they say, and it actually feels like they call collect, because they want you to do something, but they're not going to pay.
Oh wow! Okay, I see. I hear you.
Okay, here we go. So you turned it down, no doubt.
And then you're like, seems to be the only gig in town right now.
As the comedian and as the attention seeker that we are known to be, how much was like, there's going to be a lot of eyes on this?
Are you trying to use the word exposure?
Yeah.
I don't think you meant to say that word in level 4. We're not after exposure. We're trying to minimize exposure.
But Raybon went all out.
So I was reading this thing, and honestly, a lot of it made me think of Starship Troopers, because
Right.
it did feel like a lot of patriotic
The script, you mean?
patriotic script.
Yeah.
And it's like, we're so much better than this virus.
Yeah.
I wanted to do it basically surrounded by toilet paper. Just telling people, okay, everyone, you just chill out. You just chill out. It's fine. Just obey. Whatever. Yeah. Okay. I'll be in the toilet. See ya. You guys are fine. That's how I felt. I felt a little bit hypocritical telling anyone not to panic.
Yeah.
And I was like, it's the end of the world.
Especially when you had done it, and like if you said the wrong line, a red dot would appear somewhere on you. It's a lot of pressure to read that line correctly. Oh well, Raybon. Well, that's yeah. I mean, well, if you have a +1 on the arc, obviously me and Sam will fight to the death for that one.
Oh, I don't know. I think bubble rules are still going here.
Bubble rules apply. You're calling that early.
I'm playing. If I'm on the arc, I'm running it like Tinder. This is my big ticket. It's like, but I'm only the arc has to go to someone attractive who has not shown symptoms in 2 weeks. Because I'm not going lifelong macing on Tinder on the spaceship with someone who's going to make me cough and have my lungs explode like the alien coming out.
Right. That is one heck of a profile page that you've set up there.
I'm not one of those dudes showing a fish or something.
A lot of people just say easygoing, like long walks on the beach, but you've got these very specific.
I have a seat on the arc if you have no symptoms. If you like pina colada and you have no symptoms, baby,
get in touch. And then almost must have a sense of humor. Oh wow! So Sam Smith, how have you been? How has isolation been treating you, my friend?
Oh, it's been going really well. I actually, I'm an immunocompromised person, so I've actually been, I've been in lockdown since the Saturday before everyone started on the Wednesday or Thursday.
Oh, so before it was cool.
Yeah. I was
You're an influencer.
I don't want to brag, but
You're
I was doing it before the rest of the.
You're an influencer. You should be getting some product placement in your videos now.
I've been trying to do that. I'm not sponsored by anyone, but I ate some Whittaker's chocolate that I really liked the other day, so I did a video like I was sponsored by them, and yeah, they haven't sent me anything yet, which I'm real grim about. I really wanna,
well, we can get on to that. So how's it? So you've been your immunity compromised. So how are you? Yeah. How's that going for you?
It's going really great. Thanks for asking. So I've been in this room for 12 days now, and it's.
Right. Do you know 2 more days you could qualify for Raybon's arc?
Too funny. I don't need the competition.
I see.
No, I've developed a cough. I've got a fever and like struggling to breathe and stuff. But, apart from that, I'm really good. I'm being very healthy.
You would reject the arc? Whoa!
Wow!
Oh wow, that's cold. That is cold.
I feel like Sam originally. Oh, and you really are. You really are. So, any last words that you want to say, Sam, before you?
I just want to say, I'm putting this cough on, Raybon. I don't actually have a cough. Please take me with you on the arc.
Yeah.
That is very polite of you to make me feel not rejected by the arc.
Yeah.
I love the sound of your arc. What I have been doing though is that I've watched Tiger King. Have you guys watched that?
Yes.
I've watched one episode.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. It's really good.
Raybon saw one episode and thought, I know what I can predict what's going to happen here. What was your thoughts on it though, Sam? What's your?
I love it. I think it's great. My problem with it is that I was watching it with my wife. We watched the first episode, and she's one of those people that falls asleep whenever she watches anything. So I sneakily stayed up all night and watched all 7 episodes.
Yeah.
in the morning I was really tired. She was like, "Why are you so tired? Did you stay up all night and watch it?" I was like, no way.
Yeah.
And so now we're watching it again, like
Right.
an episode a night, and
Yeah.
I have to pretend that I haven't seen it,
Wow.
which means that whenever there's any new twist or something, I have to be like, "Oh, what's that? Oh, I didn't see that coming."
That's some good acting.
That is very good acting.
What do you mean? Ooh.
You get very 1960s Carry On movie when you're acting.
Hey, those were really good.
Hey, did you guys see that there's been 2 weddings that have been really causing havoc with the COVID-19 situation in New Zealand? There was a wedding in Bluff and there was a wedding in Boom Rock in Wellington. And I don't know if you saw that there was this one wedding in particular where a certain member of the wedding infected 15 other people. Just
That's
by
the
being
power of
there.
love right there.
The power of love.
That's my kind of party.
Yeah. But I want to go. I want to be like, haven't we all been to a wedding where there's like, there's a one
Patient 25.
patient 25 and, gone around the wedding and just sort of like gone, hey.
Yeah, but
find
normally
love.
that was just people at the wedding talking about it. It wasn't like the Prime Minister at a press conference saying that it was literally a cluster.
I like that. Yeah, 15 people got COVID-19 at this wedding, and still the worst part was Jaden's best man speech.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Are you watching those press conferences?
Yeah.
I'm watching them every day. I feel
Yeah.
like they are a school assembly, and we are now going to the coolest, grooviest school, and we got the grooviest headmaster.
You can,
and every now and then that cop shows up.
Mm.
Did you see it was his last day today? He did his report, and then he was like, "By the way, it's my last day today." And I'm like, "What?"
It sort of made sense, like because I was thinking, well, he wasn't going to do it yesterday, because yesterday's April Fool's. That had been stood up and said it's my last day. No one would have believed him. You're a very funny man.
Yeah, you're right, mate.
It would have been amazing if yesterday Jacinda just stood up and said, "Guys, we got you so good." All of this, just a joke. You fools! You look like idiots.
COVID-19. What does that even mean?
It's 2020. What are we worried about 19?
No one gets married at Boom Rock.
Boom Rock's the name of my Bluetooth speaker.
You know who I feel really sorry for at this point in time is everyone who put their application in for annual leave in March.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's all good.
In other news as well, Simon Bridges has been criticised for basically doing politics as usual during this COVID-19 crisis.
Do you reckon he's actually gone, like Jacinda's had like a mass shooting, a volcanic eruption, a worldwide pandemic, and then Simon's and she's done well in all those areas and looked good doing it. Do you reckon Simon Bridges actually gone, she gets all the luck?
What do I have to do?
What do I got to do to score some points here? Give me a chance. And she's doing it while raising a toddler. Come on.
But it's not. It doesn't work for everyone. I mean, the same pandemic has shown up for Boris Johnson.
Yes.
And he's gone and caught it.
Was that good leadership? Like by leading from the front? Other news, ladies and gentlemen, is that rugby players are going to have to get a second job. Which, I don't know about you, but I think we're day 8 in. Like, how much money do they not have in the pot?
Well, I guess the first question is, what was their first job?
Yeah.
Are all the female rugby players going to have to get a third job?
I mean, yeah, it's like the unfair pay bracket already for them is astronomical.
So yeah, contact sport has sort of vanished as an industry.
Yeah. Very
So why they
much
stop the netball?
Well, that's a funny thing. Netball, that's one of the ones that you can't even be 2 feet,
Yeah.
together.
It's almost like they knew something before this happened.
Well, also,
okay.
I reckon
Good
they could
I'm
conspiracy
calling you
theory.
out, Irene Van Dyke. I reckon you knew all about this.
Did she eat the bat?
Do you know, I reckon, don't quote me on this, but a bat does, I'm intrigued.
Yeah.
It sounds kind of interesting to eat. Let's just do it.
I feel like if you were going to eat the bat, a soup would be the way. Like, I just think that would be it.
I watched a thing, and it does seem that it's fine if it's cooked. I don't want to seem like an expert in this, and I'm not going to tell you where I heard it. It wasn't while someone was passing the bat to me. You go, Sam. What were you going to say?
Oh, I just want to see if you can hook me up with some of this bat, Raybon.
Yeah. Are you going to take the bat on the ark? Is that going to be your first your first offer of the dish? Like everyone has a turn to cook, and then you're going, "Hey guys, I know you can't say you haven't wanted to try this."
It's not potluck on the ark.
Is it Kuru Club? Is it Kuru Club the whole way?
That's what do they call it? My support animal.
My support animal.
I'm very stressed by this whole virus thing.
Your support animal seems to have a dry cough and seems to be having difficulty breathing.
Hey, thank you so much, team. Let's do this again. We'll see everybody later. If you have liked this video, make sure you like it. If you can subscribe to whatever. I'm very new to this whole thing. Do whatever you normally do with
like,
other
share, subscribe, smash that button.
Comment.
Smash that like button.
Spread the word.
And
tell a
hit
friend.
That bell notification. Hit that bell notification so that you get updated on all our crazy adventures. In our room.
Hit the minimize window. Hit the maximize window. Do whatever you got to do to keep us doing this. Anyway, thank you very much, boys. It was very fun. I'll see you again soon. Good night.
Okay,
Goodbye. See you later. Thanks very much.
Bye.
See ya.